morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And, oh my lord, beautiful day in Brownsville, Texas. Yeah. Um, Getting my weddings taken care of because I'm going to Cuba on the 4th of January and they want a wedding on the 3rd. I can do that. And yeah, it's kind of a strange thing, but I do my best to try and fix in weddings around my trips. Lo que le digo a la raza, a lot of times people will say like, well, you marry every day, and the answer is yes, every day. Pero, uh, pero what happens is I don't book a trip to fly out of Brownsville unless I already have, unless I have check my agenda to make sure that I'm not compromised. Had a horrible evening. Why is this thing on webcam? What the hell is it? My not turned on. How can that be working? My microphone on the fritz again. Yeah. That- Bueno. Yeah, sound better. So it's interesting how I am so tired. I probably slept an hour or two because I was gonna meet someone. They told me, "Hombre, say we'll meet at 3 o'clock." And they got morning, good morning. Morning. Ya se te extrañaba. ¿Qué onda? Siempre sí votaste después del show. Ya, ya había salido de votar, so, ya estaba de regreso. Fue lo que me molestó más. O sea, ¿por qué van a estar hostigando a una persona cuando el único propósito de ir es para ir a votar? Y es que traes tu nombre cargado en la cabeza. Le dije, ¿puedo traerte un vino que también carga mi nombre? ¿Eso quiere decir que es vino de mi campaña? So, I didn't sleep much last night. Maybe an hour, maybe less. Not sure. I was gonna come and meet someone at the office at 3 o'clock in the morning. They had me waiting here till 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the morning, and they still hadn't showed up, and I was done. Done. Morning, good morning. So, yo también extrañaba el rancho. It's kind of weird, morning, sir. Why are you slumped on your seat? because I have not slept. I have overeaten. I am nearly tired out. I am ready to call it a day. Chamomile tea. ¿Sabes qué? Usually, those types of teas and other little stuff, natural stuff, they don't do me well. I still feel groggy and sleepy, even with a homeopathic medication.
What are you talking about? Are you
I'm
asleep or you look exhausted? You're not even block walking. You're not holding up a sign, and you look exhausted. You're dead. You're tired. You're dying. What?
well. Take into account, I recently,
Went to
uh,
Mexico City to get votes
well, no, I recently, went to the hospital. Um, was
like
not
2 months
feeling.
ago.
That was a month ago. Was not feeling well.
Mm.
So I struggle a lot, like when I lose like track of time. So this time I went to Mexico City. Sure did go out every night, and let me tell you, that was rough on
Because you're
someone.
1 year old and you need to stop hanging out with people that are like a third of your age. Well, now maybe not a third of your age. What? A half your age or something? I have no idea.
Close
I
to
have
it.
no idea how old you are. You're like 70, right?
Yeah,
No.
I'm 57.
Like I care. You could be 75. I don't know. You could just be trans. But I mean, maybe I'm dyslexic. Who knows?
Maybe
Maybe.
Eduardo is 22 or 23. I don't remember.
Stop hanging out with people that are not your age, dude. Like you can't handle it. Like yeah. Like I do. I mean, I look at some of these people, some of these people in their 30s, and they go on TV and they have like tons and tons of jewelry on, and I'm like, that doesn't even look classy. Get off TV and stop wearing all those rings and stuff, like 3 or 4 rings on a finger and bunch of like, yeah, wear one ring, maybe wear a watch, one jewelry piece, and a couple earrings, and that's it. If you're a woman, if you're a man, you really should only have one ring and a watch, and that's it. Maybe like a jewelry piece around your neck, you know, whatever. Who knows? Oh well. So sorry, I was a little busy. I was on the phone with a couple of people, so I wasn't able to get on time. And plus, I was looking at some campaign finance reports, which I think are hilarious. The amount of money that is being spent down here,
Hmm? Who?
the amount of money that's being spent down here by Republicans, it's crazy.
You know, I fell asleep right now.
You probably did fall asleep right now because you're like annoying and stuff, and
I don't,
people.
I don't, it's crazy, Roman.
Then
But
why'd you wake me up? Like if you're gonna like be asleep, why
wake,
wake me up?
wake me up before you
I
go.
could have stayed asleep
Roman,
in my nice comfortable
it's
bed.
unhealthy for you to be so much asleep all day.
I don't even sleep that much. I went to sleep at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
You're like
I was working on a
Eduardo.
couple things.
Eduardo wakes up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, regardless, I wanted to wake up at 9, and you wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, dude, I lost an hour of sleep because of you. It's bad enough we're gonna have the time change on the weekend. We're gonna lose what, an hour of sleep then too?
It's crazy, right?
It's
Oh,
gonna
we,
suck.
we're going to fall
Fall
back,
back.
right?
Yes. So yeah. So
So
right
you
now it's 9 o'clock, but it'll be 10 o'clock. So
when
we lose an hour or do we gain an hour?
no, we fall back.
So that means we gain an hour. So it'll be better. We'll be more rested.
I don't know.
I don't even know. That's why we need to stop that crap. Just stop doing the time change stuff.
It's
So
gonna
yeah.
be um I is it this weekend, next weekend, or this weekend?
No, this weekend on Saturday.
I might go to Monterrey then.
Oh God.
Well, I don't have work. Um,
You know what? You do have work. Go out and knock on doors and tell people to vote for you. Like, jeez. You know how many people yesterday I was at the library were asking me like, "You should run again, Roman," and I'm like, "Why? We have great candidates like Erasmo who just get on the ballot and don't do anything to try to win votes other than do a podcast and post online. Why do I want to run? I mean, we have the great Erasmo.
Preach, brother.
Yeah, I know, right? Preach.
Oh, don't worry. After this one,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said that the last 10
you can
times
take,
you've run.
take him over.
I mean, you're who you running against, Farley or Victor Caballero? You might as well be running against both of them. They were both at the library.
Farley, Tim,
Tim was there too. Tim was there. Tim's
Tim
funny. Tim's funny. He was telling
nuts.
everybody, look, 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 Roman, look. I'm gonna. He covers up the non-Rami part of Ramirez, and look, look, I'm supporting Rami, and I'm like, bro, we all know you're with Eddie. Like, why are you doing this? Look, look, I'm with Rami. I'm like, I love Tim, but Tim, come on, and that's because Eddie was like 4 feet away.
Yeah,
Tim, he's
they,
funny.
he's gonna go get played, so you don't have to use the temporary ones that much longer.
What?
I have to go to the car dealership to go pick up some plates for the new car.
Oh, that's good. What time are you gonna go to that?
10 o'clock.
Oh, that's great.
I plan to do a little round. I plan to go Sam's.
Uh huh.
Then I plan to go to Best Buy. I ordered that MetaQuest.
That means you are over 65 then.
57.
Sure you are. Yeah, you keep telling you, your mouth keeps saying 57, but your actions say 75.
I got birth certificate, passport to prove it.
Yeah, people can fake those.
Not these. I take
Oh,
some.
okay. All right.
So what else
Anyway,
in the political world, Roman?
nothing. Just that, people are excited. Yeah, so I was somebody told me, you need to look at Juanita's campaign finance reports. I'm like, okay, let me go see. $1.3 million in in-kind contributions since September 26 in a
For
month. The woman has gotten up $1.3 million in in-kind contributions. And I'm going to tell you, I think she's behind based on the when the money was spent on her, what happened. So Governor Abbott paid más o menos 3 grand for that event that they did for her on the 18th at Smoke here in Harlingen. And anyway, so on the 14th, Texas for Loss Reform paid like $3,600 for a poll. And then the next day, Governor Abbott paid another 3 grand or something for a poll to do a poll for her. And then 3 days after they paid out for the poll, TLR spending what, half a $50,000 or something like that. Stop falling asleep. Hey, wake the hell up. You woke me up, you wake up too.
I'm falling asleep.
That's how I know. Like, you yelled at me when I was like half asleep. Like, you wake up. Wake the hell up, man.
Shut
Like,
up,
this is embarrassing, man. I'm embarrassed for you. You're falling asleep.
Roman.
Like,
I've been on the campaign trail all
doing
week
what?
long.
Doing what?
Been
Doing what?
knocking on doors.
No,
I've
you're
been
not,
putting up
liar.
signs.
No, you're not. You're
I've been
lying.
shaking hands and kissing babies. Roman,
There's
tired.
more city signs around the library saying designated canvassing area than you have signs up.
Did you check out the new law with your mayor, your comrade?
You're the communist mayor. Can you believe taxpayers, you all are paying money for actual metal looking signage. It's metal because you can, it looks like metal. I didn't touch it. To say designated canvassing area so that everybody can be in the little pig pen style thing around the library.
Makes
That
no
you
sense.
can't leave that little area because you're a candidate, which is insane.
And my face is recognizable.
Apparently, your face is recognizable, which I don't understand. Like, you should have said, show me the law where it says that I can't have my face within 100 feet. Or the fact that it says Erasmo, like on the back of a shirt that's not even a campaign shirt.
You're nuts.
He was nuts. Yeah, apparently, you even posted the video.
Well, they do it all the time. Again, they do it all the time just to be dicks on and I guess it's their little power play. Like, oh, we got the power. We can tell you what to do, and we're like, no, ordinances tell us what to do. I've always
Well,
believed
that particular thing out of the 100 feet is not an ordinance. That is state law. The 100 feet within no election within 100 feet is state law. It's not an ordinance.
Ro-
That superseded by the communist Cowan little law that he
comrade,
created.
comrade Cowan.
Comrade Cowan, there, communist Cowan.
We gained an hour. Oh, thank God.
Tengo
I
ganas de what? What is it saying?
tengo ganas de ponerme como Captain Bob.
Bald headed? You want to shave your head?
No, todo loco.
Erasmo looked like he's local at this point.
I'm tired.
Like, yeah. Why are you so dang tired? You didn't even get into it yesterday morning or whatever the hell you got in. You didn't even do a show yesterday because you were like traveling and you overslept because you're in Mexico City doing God knows what.
Or you want details?
No, I don't want details. I don't think anybody wants details. I think everybody on this, whoever's watching, if they're not bored out of their mind because you're falling asleep,
Oh, hey,
are probably
well,
thinking like, "Hey, grow up and stop doing that." No, I'm allowed to say that because I'm your friend. I say it with love, cariño.
no, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You hate me.
Hey, tough love is important. I hate you. Well, yeah, right now when you're falling asleep and we're having a conversation,
Hey, Roman. I'm
are you
working.
smoking?
No,
Are you vaping?
I'm doing vanilla ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
Vanilla ice cream out of your nose?
Yeah. Well, when it's cold enough,
Why were you having vanilla ice cream in the morning?
Roman, I need my milk.
You need your milk. Then drink milk.
You want to party like you're 18 years old?
He does, and he's not. He's
I'm
not.
definitely not. And I
Definitely
feel,
not.
it's so trippy because when we were young, aguantabas y todo, no hay problema now. I'm not in bed at 12 o'clock at night. Papi's not going to be happy.
Yeah, that's why you should like
So,
have a
Roman, so
normal life.
you're gonna be on Tuesday night for the election results?
With KRV, I am, yes.
Screw them, Roman. They're no ones.
I don't care if you think they're nobody. I was asked, and I'm going to be on the radio
No
show.
one watches that damn show.
It's a radio show. Nobody watches a radio show.
No, they also live stream it, podcast.
Yes, I know. There's like 5 people that watch it on Facebook.
Nobody
But
watches.
that's the only place they stream it on. But they
Yeah.
listen to it on the radio. I actually have people that are like, "Are you gonna? Have already called me. You gonna be on the radio? You gonna be on the radio?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'm gonna be on the radio." So yeah, I'm gonna be on the radio next election night.
I'm gonna get
Till 9 o'clock anyway, and then they'll be done at 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna get an article on the Herald so they can put that you died the day before.
Then people will call me.
I hear they're good at that.
I'm sure they are good at that.
My lord,
That's hilarious. No, but I'll be on. They're gonna do election night coverage. I'll do that. And they'll be done at 9. They finish at 9 o'clock at Erasmo.
at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, they only do it for 2 hours and then they're done. Which I think is insane, but yeah, that's what they do.
I like.
I don't have control.
Sergio still works here, right?
Yeah,
I like Sergio.
he can be good. I joke with him all the time. Yeah. Hey, so did you go at least to a polling location yesterday to hold a sign?
Of course.
Where were you yesterday?
I was at the New Horizon
Why would you go there?
because I want to spread out.
You don't want to be
I mean,
around.
I can't afford to hire all these people that, every single one of my opponents, even Tim and the other one.
Even Augie?
Huh?
Even Augie?
Well,
I didn't see him.
I sort of heard that Augie had. Do I have anything? No, that. I heard that Augie supposedly was out. So I'm hoping he decides to throw support our way.
He's still on the ballot, so it doesn't really matter. You know what was really funny yesterday? I was looking at one of some people that were holding signs for the Democrat sheriff's candidate, Manuel Trevino, and I noticed that they had like this really thick blue underneath his name, and I was like, oh, is that like a backed up blue kind of thing, or is it blue because he's a Democrat? I was wondering, and I was like, wait a second, I think he taped the word Democrat. And then the guy was holding his sign, and then sure enough, with the sun going through, you could see the word Democrat. So this guy, Manuel Trevino, who's the Democrat nominee, and Jared, if you're watching, maybe you should give him a call and say, like, what's up, bro? So he had the word Democrat when he was running in the primary, but now he tapes up the word Democrat. Are you ashamed? Is the Democrat nominee ashamed of being a Democrat and he covering it up?
It's
It matters.
it's
Like,
not
why put it up to begin with? If you're going to be ashamed of it later on, why put it up?
because you have to play that Democrat game, Roman. You know that.
So you played the Democrat game and put in the word Democrat, and then you tape it up because you're no longer a Democrat, or you want to hide it from general
Well,
election voters?
maybe they want to make it sound more of a nonpartisan race. And now, I mean,
It's
they're
not.
pushing it, that Trump is out there, pushing all these people to come out and vote, and he is.
Nah, it's so I was looking at the numbers of people that have been coming out to vote through Sunday here in Cameron County. It's actually the percentage of Republican voters that are voted is 18%.
Let me tell you something. I don't.
18% of all the people that have voted to cast a ballot are Republican primary voters.
I don't think that.
38% or 36%.
I don't think that a lot of people. I think
36%.
everyone's going to be very surprised at how many Democrats will go out there and vote for Trump.
Oh no, I don't disagree with you that people will vote for Trump. I
Like,
mean, I don't think he'll win the county, but I think he can get to really close. I think, and when I say win the county, I mean by winning more than 50% of the. Do I think he could beat Kamala in this county? Yes, I do. Because if he gets like 49, 45, 49.5 or 49.8, that's really close to 50%. And I think the third party candidates are going to get about 1% of the vote, maybe 2%. And that means whatever's left over is for Kamala. And so, yeah, I think it's possible. So, yeah. So, I mean, in Cameron County, could I see him beating Kamala? Yes, if he gets to the right number at 49 point whatever. But I was talking to somebody yesterday, telling me, no, Roman, we have polling that shows that President Trump is going to win Cameron County. And I'm just like, what? Really? Like, what? What about? Oh, like 55%. And I was like, no, that's not possible.
impossible.
I don't think that's possible. But
I mean, I don't think Trump's going to win Cameron County. I think Trump's going to win the election as a whole.
oh, well, yes, I believe right now that Trump is going to win the election. And I say that just because the national polls show pretty much tied, and that there's already that shy Trump voter.
Well, I have an 18-year-old boyfriend who you can't keep up with him. First of all, Eduardo's not my boyfriend. And second of all, Eduardo's 22 or 23.
So why have friends that are 22, 23 years old if you can't keep up with them? I think that's what Hector is asking.
Oh, I don't know. Again, Eduardo's a great friend of mine. And
Yeah, you can't keep up with young people. You're old. Yeah.
crepit.
Doesn't matter how much gray, how much hair gel, whatever you put in your hair to make your hair black. It doesn't mean you're young. You're 75 years old.
I met Eduardo at the Starbucks in Monterrey. Just became friends. I
That's
appreciate it.
great. But you're not young anymore to go out partying with your friend.
I don't go party. I mean,
Then why are you knocking out? Why are you yawning? Why are you falling asleep?
because I actually work, Roman. I just
Okay.
flew in from Mexico City.
Uh-huh.
I've been campaigning like a crazy man. I'm
Liar.
tired.
You're a liar.
I'm
That's why no
old.
one believes you.
I'm old.
Nobody thinks you're campaigning.
What?
Nobody.
How
Nobody
dare
thinks you're campaigning. I know you're not. I don't think you're campaigning. I'm
Oh,
not the only one.
I'm still gonna win this race.
You might, but you keep telling people, I'll be okay if I lose the race. I'll be fine. You won't, but I'll be fine.
Yeah, and it's true. This
Give me a
community will not. I'll be okay. I mean, if we're successful, it's gonna be great. If we're not successful, it's gonna be great. I don't care.
how is it? Wait. How is it going to be great if you're not
For
successful?
me, not
Oh,
for the
okay.
district. The district. Let me tell you, if
Be
Carlos
consistent.
Elizondo gets the majority on that board, God, say goodbye to BISD. Kiss it in the ass. It's gone. I'm not even joking. If Carlos Elizondo gets his majority, I mean, I feel for the district. It's going to be painful. I'm out. Done.
You're going to move away?
Oh hell no. I'm going to Canada. Oh, Canada.
Why would you go to Canada? You're in Mexico all the time. I mean, seriously, you could take your scooter into Mexico and hang out there.
No, I stay. Uh, Again, I'm not sure what the outcome is going to be, but I'll be okay no matter what happens with this race. I really let me tell you something that I think is kind of very surprising, Roman. I've gotten crap loads of messages from individuals saying, "Erasmo, here we voted for you," and that you're not they're not supposed to, but they'll take pictures of their ballot, so they are voting. Does that make sense?
But yeah, but that happens every election that you're on the ballot, which is pretty much every
Yeah.
election.
Well, it's crazy because again, I just ran for mayor of the city of Brownsville. I came in
No, that
third.
wasn't the most recent. Which one was the most recent?
It was that one, Roman.
Mayor really was the most recent race you had?
Yeah.
No, the most recent it can't be the mayor. You ran for something else in between mayor and this. No,
Okay. I don't know what the hell I want.
I don't. I don't even know anymore. Like I don't.
I ran for mayor.
Mhm.
I came, I think, 100, 200 votes under Jessica Tetreault. I mean, she had a machine out there. She spent $250,000 on that race. I spent 500. You know.
Oh. Hey, did everybody turn their campaign finance reports yesterday? I hope they did.
Roman, why didn't you remind me?
I did remind you. I called you
A
yesterday.
minute before 5 o'clock.
Well, because you never called me, I didn't know where you were at. I thought you were on a plane traveling from Mexico City. I was waiting to tell you yesterday.
I told you what happened, right? We were supposed to be back Sunday night. I think I told you this. We're supposed to be back Sunday night. We get to the airport. Unfortunately, traffic, Mexico City, and this, everything. We got there. We got there like 5 minutes before 5:30. They didn't let us on the plane.
Wow.
They did not let us go on the plane. So I lost those flights. I had to buy new flights for the morning. So
Mhm.
I had to wake up early. Had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning again. Rush off to the airport to make sure we weren't going to lose these. And the thank you, Bobby. The plane left at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock? Yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning. Got here to Reynosa at 8:30. Had to come from Reynosa all the way back to Matamoros. Had to drop off Eduardo. I mean, it was a fiasco yesterday. It was not a good day for me yesterday.
I'm sorry, it was not a good day for you yesterday.
And then, and then I was supposed to hook up last night. And so I said, so I got a call like, hey, I said like, all right, sure, why not? I mean, I was tired out, Beverly Hill. I could go a round or two.
No, you can. Está viejo.
No, I'm not, Roman. Everything still works.
Okay, anyway. So you're suffering now. But I did call you before 5, and then I told you, hey, you can do it, send it by email. Oh, yeah, I'm going to work on it right now. And I was like, okay.
Roman.
And you still haven't turned it in.
What part of me campaigning and working and all this other
Liar.
stuff coming?
You literally said,
Did
I
you
can
not
send it by email, and I'll do it right now. I even reminded you last week when I was on the show on Friday, hey, you need to do your campaign finance reports on Monday.
I don't think you told me, Roman.
I'm pretty sure I did. Nobody
What is
can
the
watch.
most boring place to live in Texas? Number 10, San Angelo, 9, Temple. Wichita Falls, number 8. Killeen, Texas, number 7. Number 6 is Amarillo. Number 5 is Abilene. Does that suck? Number 4 is Brownsville, Texas.
What is this supposed list?
The most boring cities to live in Texas.
Brownsville is more boring than Abilene?
Yeah.
Wow. That says a lot about Brownsville. It's more boring than Abilene. What the hell is there to do in Abilene?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, and number 3 and 4, 3, 2, and 1.
You saw it?
What 3, 2, and 1? Brownsville is not in the top 3 most boring cities. I guess.
3 is number 3. Number 2 then comes.
Who's number 3?
Who's number 3? Hold on.
No, you told us that we were number 4. Who's number 3? Who's number 2? Who's number 1?
Most boringest place in Texas is number 10, San Angelo.
And we already started with number 10.
I said San Angelo. God, all right, mighty.
You said we were number 4. I'm asking who's number 3, 2, and 1.
Woman. 8, Wichita Falls. 7,
Don't care. I'm asking you what 3, 2, and 1.
I'm getting there, Roman. 5 takes us.
But you already read those.
4 is Brownsville, 3 is Lubbock,
Oh, okay.
2 Midland, and 1 Odessa.
How can Lubbock be more boring than Brownsville? Lubbock has Texas Tech, the university
We
there.
got UTRGV.
Barely. Like, do we really have UTRGV?
$60,000.
Is that why everything's happening in Edinburgh? Because we're so boring. We're the most boring. So
Oh,
according to that list, we're
yeah.
the not only the number fourth most boring city in Texas, we are the most boring city in the valley.
Well, that'd be kind of true, no?
I pues yo no sé. Don't we have a downtime life and don't we have all these things happening like First Fridays? We have all these bars downtown, things to do. We have a mall.
I will say that I went to
We
this
have a lot of
restaurant.
Whataburgers.
What's that restaurant?
We have the zoo. We have the zoo that we're saving.
No,
You would think we would not be the most boring city in the valley if we have a zoo.
the only wildlife
We're
I
the only
see.
one with a zoo and we're the most boring in the valley, according to that list.
Uh, we're pretty boring. But I
So
went
we're
to
more boring than San Benito, El Rancho.
El Rancho de San
We're
Benito.
more boring than Harlingen.
Well,
Wow,
yeah, in Harlingen,
wow.
let me say this: I thought Harlingen was on the verge of death after they lost the mall. I thought McAllen,
But they're not more boring than Brownsville, according to that list.
according to the list, and you gotta believe the polls.
100%. I mean, why wouldn't you believe a poll? It's a poll.
So, um, so anyway, I'm tired out. I didn't get a booty call yet yesterday, but I sure as hell did come to the office. Did not sleep,
Yeah,
and
well, maybe you should sleep. Maybe you should go night night. Polls are
polls are
BS.
yeah, 100.
They
percent
are, Hell Tucker. They are 100%. Yeah. So back to the Trump polling. They're all over the place.
Well, it's trippy because I think the polls had said that Hillary Clinton was like 70 some points. You
Yeah.
know, and Trump, there's no way Trump could win that race, and sure enough, he did. And there's your quacking again. No me deja dormir tu quacking.
So Tim is texting me saying that somebody was watching this show and saying that I said that Tim was supporting Rami. No, I didn't say that. I didn't even come close to saying that. I don't understand why some people are watching this show are dumb and texting Tim. It was a joke.
I think
He was showing me his stupid shirt that said, "Look, Roman, I'm supporting Rami," even though he wasn't. It was a joke that he was saying to me. And
it's
apparently you morons don't understand that. And you are a moron. Whoever told him, you're a moron. And you know what? I'm going to tell Tim to tell me who told him so that I can tell everybody you're a moron. Because that's not what I was saying.
I can always guarantee you that Tim was watching.
I don't know. No, I'm gonna read it to everybody because I don't want to be like saying that I'm not that he's supporting Rami. It was a joke that he was telling me and other people that were around because apparently I wasn't the only one who told the joke to. Because he told Rami the same damn joke. Good morning, Roman. Someone just called me to let me know that you just said that I was supporting Rami. Not true. I'm supporting Eddie 100%. No shit.
Yeah, because he's in that little group of yours.
No shit.
I I think a lot more people watch the show than actually want to admit they watch the show.
But apparently, who did is a moron.
Is Tim on the slower side? Tim's a good
I don't.
guy.
I don't know. I don't know. But
Tim's a
that's
good guy.
literally now. Well, like
Not
look,
the
look, Roman. I'm supporting Rami. It was a joke. Why? Because everybody there was a freaking Democrat, with the exception of myself and
Not the sharpest tool in the
Rami.
shed,
Oh my god.
right?
Yeah. Okay, Tim, stop texting me. Yeah, I get it. It was a joke. Everyone, I assume that your audience was smarter than that, but I guess some of them aren't. Yeah.
Eddie G is slower. Let me say, I hope that I'm successful in this race. I hope Marisa is successful. I hope Jessica's successful in this race. And again, my sister, that day that Victor exploded, there's no way I was going to vote for that man.
Yeah.
No
I
way.
guess. I,
Impossible. Impossible. Will not vote for that man.
uh, these people. Like I'm
Oh,
literally making the fact that I even brought up Tim. There was more people talking about Tim on this show than were clapping for him at that stupid thing that you were at. That nobody was clapping for. And he should be grateful that I mentioned his name. And then apparently one of you decided to tell him, "Let me take you supported Rabby. Why would you be supporting Rabby? I thought you were supporting Eddie. I can't believe you're doing that." And I'm like, dude, it was a joke because his last name is Ramirez.
it's not.
And he
It's
wanted, and he was covered. Look, Roman, I'm supporting Ramy. Look, I'm going to cover the REZ. Look, it looks like I'm supporting Ramy. Like, ha, Roman. Like nobody here is supporting a Republican. Ha, Roman. It was a joke. I got it. It wasn't very funny, but regardless. So somebody actually thought that I said, "Oh, look, that he's supporting Ramy." Oh my God,
Oh, I mean, we know that he's in that little slot with all these people.
what? I don't
I
know.
mean, he's with again, and me personally, I don't care, but he's with Jessica, Daniela,
Mm,
Denise little group. So they want to keep
yes,
their majority, which is, I mean, it's what they
they
give
don't
them.
really need. Do they really need Tim for their majority though?
Well, I think they want to make sure that they have five over Carlos.
Oh,
I don't think any of Carlos's candidates are going to win.
that some organization was out there claiming that somebody out there was claiming that well, not claiming the TSTA people.
TSTA.
You
Oh,
should. They
let
sent
me.
out a mailer on behalf of all the Carlos's candidates or something,
Yeah,
or their candidates.
I actually had the words with the president of AOB. I said,
It
"What do
wasn't
you?"
AOB. It was TST. Is AOB with TSTA? Oh,
Yes.
okay, yeah, okay. I forget. Yeah.
So I actually sent her a message. I said, "What are you doing? Honestly, how could y'all be
Wait,
supporting?"
what is this guy saying? You should reach out to that poor man. You guys scared? What?
Roman's pretty scary.
What? I didn't. I'm like, I don't know. Is he saying that me and you are scared?
I'm not.
I don't know what he's saying. Frank, maybe explain that, Frank. What happened?
I ordered the MetaQuest.
Oh, that's good, old man. That's good.
Um,
Do you need hospice care too?
so I need that very soon. So I went and I
See,
talked
I'm
to them.
telling you, you really are 75.
I said, "How? Why do y'all do this? I mean, with these guys. I mean, they're all with Baltasar Salazar. Do you not realize the grave danger that the district was in under Baltasar Salazar, Silva Atkins, and all these people? And you want to hand that power over back to Carlos? I mean, has everyone forgotten the scoreboard? Everyone forgotten Barracoa Gate? Everyone forgot the EMT program? Everyone forgot all of that. Out the window. That's what the rings. I think it was the Porter rings, Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Again, a lot of people forget a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
stuff that goes on down here, and they should not forget. They should be as concerned as they are with anybody else that they've out there wanting to call out. But you cannot partake of the same system and then supposedly bitch about it.
Okay. Anyway, what are Republicans going to do? First off, right now, I don't think Kamala's going to win.
No,
I really don't. I mean, a month ago, I was a different story, but the way that their campaign is their messaging is out there. Their closing messaging is that somehow Trump is a
hello.
fascist. Erasmo knows. I don't think Erasmo knows.
I
Do you
know.
know?
Of course I
No.
do. I know
Knows
him.
what? No, you
Roman.
don't. You don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway, I mean, when you had people hyperventilating yesterday over the fact that there was a rally at the Madison Square Garden, and they're claiming they're attributing it to, or making it seem like it was a fascist Nazi rally from the 1930s because he happened to have it at Madison Square Garden. It's they're losing it. They're freaking out.
I saw this clip. I don't know if you saw it. Got to see it, Roman, where
Probably not.
Megan Kelly comes out on Bill Maher show.
Mm,
I like Bill Maher as 25% of the time he makes sense. So
25%.
she went out there, and let me tell you, she knocked the crap out of him. I mean, I've never seen Bill Maher stay quiet. And and again, Megan Kelly did a good job, held her own, because of course, all these individuals that are out there voting for Kamala are saying like, well, economy is so good because of Biden, the Biden economy, Obama economy. Gente que no sabe ni con cuántas llenan. They want to explain politics. Let me tell you, I'm ready for Trump to be back in office.
I
I think
think
that we've had over 12 million people come into this country because of that asylum thing. 12 million. That's not counting the ones that were already here, Roman.
I mean, I don't. That seems to be, aside from the economy, that's the number one issue.
Uh,
For people in this country,
I,
and it's
I would
it's
say that.
not. I mean, it's not Trump is a fascist or whatever the Democrats or Kamala and them are saying now. I mean, Kamala is going to have an event at the site of where Trump had his rally on January 6th. Guys, Democrats, people don't care about January 6th. They care about being able to put food in the mouths of their kids.
Of
They
the
care about
children.
what's, yeah, they care about being able to pay their taxes. They care
More.
about being able to pay for their mortgage. That's what they care about. And I'm sorry that you all seem to be so hell bent on making this your closing message. I think it's a mistake for you all. And I'm fine with it because I did not vote for Trump in the primary, but I'm voting for Trump because he's our nominee in November. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yep. It's going to be an interesting race. Nonetheless, I just don't think that Kamala has done anything that Trump will be our next president. Yes.
Yeah,
No
I
way.
firmly believe that. I mean, because all this stuff about January 6th and fascism or whatever, these rallies, it's already baked into the cake. If
Yeah.
people have already in their mind already know the stuff that he says,
Yeah.
and I think when you have David, Bezos, the guy that owns Bezos,
Amazon.
Amazon and Washington Post, when he goes out and he writes an op-ed in the Washington Post saying that the American people do not trust the media, he's right
They don't.
because there's been enough evidence from the Trump side to say this is what I said, this is what the media is saying I said, but this is really what I said, and people are like, you know what? That's what he really meant. They've gotten to the point that they're using words that Trump is clearly using hyperbole, and there's oh, do you hear what Trump said? Trump said this, and like this whole where Kamala said, I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday, Trump called our country a garbage can or a trash can. And I'm like, no, that's not what Trump was saying. He was saying that all of these illegal immigrants that are coming into our country from other countries are treating our country like we're a trash can, like we're the garbage, like they can throw their crap on us because they
Bastard.
believe. That's what he was arguing, which is different than what he's saying. Oh, our country's trash. Our country's horrible. I hate our country. That's not what he's saying. If
That's
anybody hates our country, it's the left. But
Democrats.
whatever.
Yeah. The Democrats. Bad.
But it's very troubling that as a Republican, I'm fine with it. But it should be troubling to Democrats if this is their closing message.
So, why these win up election and attack him when they're in power? It's kind of a trippy thing. I think most people are crap. Son mierda. O sea, they're just crap. And one thing my parents said when I was growing up one time, said, you can't make crap into people. And this is where I'm going to, because Maggie did a 180, and a lot of those little people that hang around with Maggie, I mean 180s and blah blah blah. At the end of the day, I mean, I don't care. I mean,
Do they even know what a 180 is?
I do.
Do they?
It's not a reach round,
Okay.
but it's pretty close. But it's and again, that's the type of friends they are. And like I told Maggie, I said, I have not done anything to you. I have
Wait,
not gone
you
out
talked to
and
Maggie? Oh, sorry, Doctor Maggie yesterday.
right, not yesterday, right before she started, when she started first posting crap, I said, I've not done one thing to hurt you. But she's part of that little Democrat. Oh, my feelings, you hurt my feelings because, oh, you were saying that I was dumb and my doctorate degree. I said, your feelings are more important than these pieces of crap wanting to take money that should go to teachers and staff and students. And it's the whole Trump thing. Oh, his words, you can grab him by the kitty cat, he can throw it. I don't care. He said, I think, I think he said shit in at that Al Smith uh, correspondence dinner
Yeah, the famous dinner that they do
that's
to
hosted
come.
by
Yeah,
Cardinal.
it's essentially a roast, is what it is.
Yeah, a Cardinal there in New York. I mean, he said that. I mean, do you think I care? I don't care that he said shit. I don't
I
care.
I I literally said shit the third time in the show. So,
You should be.
I guess, yeah. You're
Hey,
already censoring the First Amendment. You see, you Trump follower,
I want you to see
cultist,
that. I want you to see that interview with what was it? With
Bill Maher and Megyn Kelly.
Megan Kelly. I want you to go see it. It's only like 7-8 minutes, but
Mm,
she held her ground against Bill Maher, and again she went at him, and he could not come up with answers because she
mm.
throw it right back at him. Pretty smart chick.
Yeah.
You have been wrong about your picks a lot, Roman. So be ready for a change. It's time for
What
both of you.
pigs? Sometimes I just randomly say pigs. I don't really mean it, but what picks have I been wrong? What did I pick Erasmo was gonna win? No, I don't think I've ever picked Erasmo was gonna win. I think the only time I ever said that Erasmo was gonna win was when he actually won.
So say I'm going to win this time again.
No,
Why
you
not?
haven't put in the work. Why am I gonna say you're gonna win if you haven't put in the work?
Do the work. Not getting paid for that crap. They
Mm.
are.
What?
They're getting paid for it, not me.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway,
I don't think. I don't
half for
think.
both.
Well,
I'm
I
not.
think.
When did I say I was leaving the country? I am not moving leaving the country. Erasmo said he was moving to Canada and already singing the national anthem, Hector.
Oh, Canada.
And I told him he should just move to Mexico. It's closer, and he's there all the time. I
Estando
didn't say I was leaving the
saliendo
country. Why?
de
Why would I leave the country?
guerra,
Where is there to go?
y retiembla en su centro la
Yeah,
tierra, al
calm down, Mexican.
sonoro
No, no, but
rugir.
seriously, all these people want to go to Canada? Why? It's cold. It's snowy in Canada. Why would you want to go to Canada? But like Hector, if you were leaving the country, and apparently you think Kamala's gonna win. I mean, what if she were to lose and Trump wins? You're gonna move away. Where would you go? China?
Guatemala.
You're gonna go to Guatemala? Why would anybody want to live in Guatemala? The people in Guatemala don't want to live in Guatemala. They want to come here. Why? You're gonna go to Haiti? So all the Haitians are coming over here and they're leaving their best stuff behind. I don't
The best cats and dogs.
know. I mean, is it flourishing in Haiti? Oh, I'm sorry. We can't say those things because it's somehow racist or something. I have no idea. Anyway, keep going. Put more comments if there are any.
Well, and, just to because of by the BIZ race, I think that Nelda's going to be in third in that race without a doubt.
You think she's gonna come in third? Wow, that's a because
Third.
you think Kathy has more support?
Yeah, and remember, Kathy. There's a lot of people that dislike her, but she's well versed in the district.
Hmm.
I mean,
Well, she's been on the board before.
if you've seen these individuals speak, my God Almighty!
All right, there are more comments or no?
Wait, wait, wait!
Wait.
Oh,
What
ah, ah, ah.
the hell kind of noise are you making, dude? What's wrong with you? What do you have behind that? The words of Hector.
I had a retorcijón, my stomach. I had to go to the bathroom. Retorcijón, you know what a retorcijón is?
No, I don't know half the crap you say in Spanish.
I'm ready for the district to get rid of that crap majority. I don't know. These people are calling me. Yeah,
The
I
likelihood of that happening is very unlikely.
well, we'll see. I mean, I think Marisa's going to take her race. I think Jessica is going to take her race. Just what
And I think
with
Danielle's
all,
going to win her race.
huh?
I mean, I'm voting for Katy, but I think Danielle's going to win the race.
Well, again,
And a lot of the reason is because of the fact that once she has the money, her political connections, and she's a Democrat. And I think the Democrats are going to unify behind her for the most part. And I think she'll be fine and she's going to win. That's why I think
I
that
think
race. So if
Carlos
that's
is.
the case, the majority is okay, right?
I think Carlos is going to fall flat on his face and probably not get one single one of his puppets up there, and that's going to be really heavy on him. And again, district gets what it votes for.
I mean, because you
So
already have Denise. All they have, all if Jessica, Daniela, and Marisa win, there would Denise, and there's your majority.
it's done. Yeah. Trump raised more money than any president. Trump locked people down and pushed a vaccine. I think it was Fauci. Trump is getting
Who?
ready to attack Mexico.
Oh God, y'all are
Track.
nuts. Don't be an seriously now this like what? I mean, did you put
Trump.
out a bat signal for the crazy post, or they're just being funny?
I think
Like
they're being funny.
sometimes I don't even know if you ought to be funny or you being serious.
Trump is a CIA plant.
My goodness,
No. Let's see. Trump only cares about his plate of food, not ours. The guy's a billionaire.
why would he? He doesn't care about it. If he's a million, he doesn't care about what he's gonna eat.
He doesn't care
He
about
can pay
that.
whatever he wants to eat. So why do you think? So even that statement, without even getting to the other part, which I also don't think is true, doesn't make any sense, Hector. Was great except for the comedian that insulted Tony Hinchcliffe is okay. Do any of you know who that guy is? That guy's a comedian. I think he lives in Austin. He has a very, very popular podcast where he just throws crap at everybody and people insult him to his face. He does
Yeah,
great roast. I wouldn't have had him talk because you see, I don't want to insult people at a political rally, but people who know who he is think he's a riot.
yeah,
And
yeah,
riot as in funny, make me
yeah.
laugh. Not riot as in
I mean, they're
what happened
jokes.
in Mill. Yeah, it's a
They're jokes.
joke. People can't laugh anymore.
They're not. They're not penises. Stop taking it so hard, Roman. Does Daniela
I
support boys in girls' restrooms? I read that somewhere. Yes, she's a liberal.
yeah, she's
She's
a
voting.
massive liberal. Yeah, I think
She's
she said something about I don't that I don't necessarily agree with the Texas law that makes separate boys and girls, but we should support equity and equality and at PISD, and we need to be at the forefront. I'm like, so does that mean you want to break the law?
I
Is
think
that
she
what you're
would.
trying to do? Is that what she's implying? You're implying that you want BIT policy to break state law?
I think she needs to focus more on private schools. You know,
Where she went? I mean, did she even go to public university?
never stick with what you know.
Private schools.
You underestimate Kamala. What are you going to do when Kamala wins, huh?
I'm not
Go to
under look, I'm not underestimating Kamala. What I'm saying is the polls currently have it tied or nearly tied, and every single election that Trump has been in, he hit the polling has undervalued him or underestimated him and his polling numbers. And we're talking, I mean, they said that he was going to lose by 7% of the vote nationally or something, or in the electoral college against Biden, and he didn't. I mean, he lost the election. I'm not saying he won the election. I'm saying he lost the election, but it was a lot closer than people expected it, I guess. And that's what I'm saying.
Biden sucked. Republicans are underestimating Democrats. I don't think so. I really think that everyone is being very, very cautious with this race. I don't trust the media. Scarborough was out there on another one of Bill Maher's shows. I mean, Scarborough is probably what most annoying political commentators there.
I
It's
mean,
just
Joe Scarborough, Morning Joe, who used to be a Republican congressman from Florida.
Trump fits the profile of a narcissist. Trump was hilarious on Joe Rogan. I didn't get to see it. I heard it was like 3 or 4 hours.
I mean, that was a really, really long podcast. Did people actually listen to it?
I
Oh, well,
didn't.
thank you for apologizing, Hector. I firmly accept your, I accept your apology. Thank you. I appreciate your apology. I mean, if only more people were more grown up like Hector and apologize when they make mistakes. So I accept your apology, Hector. Thank you.
Nice guy.
Next time, don't be
Uh,
wrong.
it's going to be an interesting race. I mean, I just don't see Trump losing this race. But again, if Kamala wins, more power to her. Pray for the country and
What
pray
do you
for
mean more power? Do you want the presidency? I want the office of the presidency to have a less power with whoever wins the race. I think the power of the presidency has gotten a little bit too much. I don't think our founding fathers would recognize the
with
country
all of the
right now.
executive orders.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
It just the presidency has gotten stronger and stronger and stronger ever since the Spanish American War. I mean, one could argue even the U.S. Civil War was where the presidency began its trajectory of gaining more and more power in our
Well, that's why
constitutional republic.
supposedly I know you don't know this because you know anything about history,
Oh,
but
I don't.
supposedly
I don't only teach it, but yeah, okay.
it's the reason why it's the Lincoln was assassinated.
Because of the power grab that he had,
The power grab that he had.
there was arguments to be made that some of the things that he did during the Civil War were unconstitutional, and I believe the Supreme Court even found it to be unconstitutional. But he did it anyway. It's kind of like those things where it's easier to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission.
Hey,
Yeah.
es más fácil pedir perdón que pedir permiso. Juan knows about that.
Okay.
Roman,
What are you taking? What are you pulling out? Like every single gray hair you have?
no,
Josh.
sometimes there was one that grows a little bit longer, and I cut that down.
Oh,
Roman,
okay.
I got a bathroom break.
Man, you really are getting old. Are you starting to wear Pampers?
I'm almost there.
Oh, I'm sorry, it depends. Sorry, Pampers are for children.
One is ready to change my diaper. Guys, have a great day.
Ugh,
Roman,
that's
amazing. See you
disgusting.
tomorrow. Be
Talk to
good
you
to
later.
each other.
Bye.
Continue to be God bless.
Bye.
Gotta go.